będzie pochwalony jest Chrystus. Bardzo dziękuję panu Andrzejowi za zaproszenie na dzisiejszą uroczystość. Dzisiejszy dzień, jak państwo wiedzą, jest bogaty w wydarzenia. A to dlatego, że w historii polskiego narodu mamy wiele pięknych postaci, które odegrały naprawdę wielką rolę w historii naszej ojczyzny. Jedną z tych postaci jest ta, której dzisiaj pragniemy złożyć tutaj hołd w postaci kwiatów, modlitwy, pamięci, wspomnienia 207. rocznicę jego śmierci, że Tadeusz Kościuszko, Polak, bohater obojga narodów Polski i Stanów Zjednoczonych Ameryki, jest tą postacią, którą warto pamiętnić i warto o niej wspomnieć i czerpać też wzór, że bez względu na to, gdzie i kiedy jesteśmy, to każdy z nas wnosi w historię Polski bardzo wiele. Może się to wydawać, że to tylko jakaś mała cegiełka, ale jeżeli budujemy dobro i cegiełkę do cegiełka dołożymy, to z tego będzie piękna nasza ojczyzna. I tutaj w Ameryce piękna Polonia i tam w Polsce piękny nasz kraj. Dlatego Panu Bogu dziękujemy za tych wielkich ludzi, naszych rodaków, których w historii dane nam jest poznać i wspominać. Dzisiaj oddawaliśmy w kościele świętego Stanisława Kostki cześć świętemu Janowi Pawłowi II w 46. rocznicę jego wyboru, błogosławionemu Jerzemu Popiełuszko w 40. rocznicę jego śmierci, a tutaj na moście imienia Tadeusza Kościuszki wspominamy jego bohaterstwo, poświęcenie, patriotyzm i miłość, bo bez miłości nie potrafiłby na pewno dokonać tak wielkich rzeczy. Miłość do Boga, miłość do ojczyzny, miłość do drugiego człowieka i troska o to, żeby wśród ludzi panowała zgoda, jedność i by ludzie żyli w wolnym kraju i w wolnej Polsce i w wolnej Ameryce, w Stanach Zjednoczonych. Niech Boże błogosławieństwo towarzyszy nam na naszych drogach życia każdego dnia, abyśmy i my nieśli te wartości, które są bezcenne, nieprzemijające i które są tak ważne, że bez nich trudno mówić o Polakach, trudno mówić o ojczyźnie, o naszej fladze narodowej, barwach, o godle, ale też trudno wspominać bez tych wartości tak wielkich naszych rodaków. Niech ich wspomnienie, a dzisiaj wspomnienie Tadeusza Kościuszki będzie motywacją do nas, żeby o Polsce mówić, o Polsce opowiadać i dawać dobry przykład, że jesteśmy Polakami nie tylko tam w ojczyźnie, ale i tutaj, bez względu gdzie dzielą nas te tysiące kilometrów ojczyzny, ale w naszych sercach płynie polska krew. A few words in English. Thank you for coming, for invitation for this ceremony. I'm proud to be here and to be Polish priest, Polish patriot. We thank God for our big patriot, Tadeusz Kościuszko, big hero of both nations, Polish and American. He taught that freedom is the most important, and I think the love created in him these behaviors. May God bless all of us to follow him, his example, and be good Polish people in American land.
W tamtym roku Assembly Member Steven Raga odwiedził nas tutaj na ceremonii. Nie tylko nas odwiedził, ale jeszcze dzięki niemu Senat Stanu Nowy Jork wyróżnił nas resolution za tą akcję. Dlatego jest nasz special guest.
Yeah, I think it's warmer this year than last year. But 2 years ago too. Great to see our community here. I'm so proud to represent pieces of Maspeth, but just to get to know more, develop a relationship with our very historic Polish community is an honor for me. But also just seeing the legacy that not just the Polish community, but Tad Kosciuszko has brought upon New York State before it was a state. The United States before it was a country, but also fighting for freedom, but also giving us an example and guidance on how to treat everybody as well. I think those are values and lessons that he lived and showed everybody during his time that we still need in our time. We still need every day. Like what was mentioned before, we try to strive for peace all over the world, but also starting with peace in our heart. And I think he's such a great legacy. I'm honored to have passed a resolution for this event in New York State this year, a legislative resolution, and I'm honored to partner and do more for his legacy, not just here in Queens, but something that we could honor throughout the state of New York, because he's given everything for our state, everything for our country, and everything for all Americans throughout the nation. So thank you so much. I'm honored to join you today.
My idea about make this project was not only about do something beautiful to watch. You know? For me, it's like first step to bring memory of Tadeusz Kościuszko to the Americans, to the schools. First time when I talk about this project in my friend in my work, he said like guy my age, you know, he said, "Oh, I know everything about Kościuszko. I learned in the high school," but this was 40 years ago. Now they don't mention Kościuszko, and I think what he did, what he was, is worth to mention and remember, because this was really great, wonderful guy with many talents, with many histories, with many countries claiming his own. You know, it's like something, not only with the American history, but with the much more in Poland, in Europe. Last year we started a new tradition with the flowers for Kosciuszko. This year I want to start new tradition because I want to today finish with the toast for the Kosciuszko, and because Kosciuszko, I don't know where you heard, Kosciuszko was coffee lover. He loved coffee. Actually, most of the founder of the America from the Tea Party, actually they meet in the cafeteria in Boston. You know, this means I have coffee to raise glass for him. But before we do this, I want to say something more. I bring something for you. You see, on this paper we have, this is only 8 people in the history in the US get the honorable citizenship of the United States. We have Churchill, Matka Teresa, and we have 3 generals of the Revolution War. We have Lafayette, and we have Pulaski. Pulaski in 2005, one of the representatives from Ohio started the process in 2005, and in 2009 President Obama signed the declaration, you know, to proclamation, and he became citizen. I think it's time to give Tadeusz Kościuszko citizenship. Why I'm talking about this? Because we as a Dobra Polska Foundation, we need your help. Your organization, help of the Pulaski Association, Yadziu, Polonia of Long Island, Pulaski Association of the Police Association, and everybody, you know. And if you can help us, and I know this take time, for the General Pulaski take 4 years, but you know, we have time. You know, we have a lot of time, we can wait, but I think it's worth.
First of all, I would like to thank Andrzej for inviting us. This is my 3rd time here celebrating Kwiaty for Kosciuszko. Great project, and you know, I'm all for it. You know, it's time to proclaim Tadeusz Kościuszko citizen, give him a citizenship as a Pulaski, as we represent Pulaski. Kościuszko is also the hero of you know, 2 nations, Poland and United States, as Pulaski was. So I think it's overdue, I guess. So let's get the wheel spinning, like underneath the bridge the other day. So thank you again. Beautiful, and I'm privileged to be here and represent Polonia and Pulaski and Kościuszko. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I am so proud to be here. Every time since we blessed the plaques, And it's a beautiful ceremony. I am so happy that actually Andrzej thought of it, because you have no idea how many people texted me seeing the white and red flowers. They said, wow, it's Polish. I was just passing by. Do you know about it? I said, yep, the wreath was laid by us. So we are proud, and thank you for coming. We met in Albany. It was very nice. And Andrzej, I hope you have successful citizenship for our Kościuszko. And thank you all for being here, and I'm so happy and proud that us from the Pulaski Parade we can support you, and individually that we are here every year, and we will be here all the time. Good luck to you.
We are very proud, and big congratulations to Polska Szkoła Foundation. It's amazing project. It's amazing project for our new generation. And thank you so much for Steven Raga for help, and we hope for in the future that you help us more. Thank you so much.
Ja chciałam powiedzieć, że my nie uczestniczyliśmy w powstaniu tego pomnika, ale przyprowadzamy dzieci. W październiku, zwłaszcza jak piękna pogoda, robimy spacer i skrzaty, zuchy, harcerki czy harcerze. Robimy lekcje z historii tutaj z nimi zawsze. I polecam to także dla szkół właśnie, żeby szkoły polskie, które są klasami, mogły też to odwiedzać, bo to jest naprawdę, przejeżdżamy tędy, a z reguły większość Polaków nie wie, co tutaj jest. Dziękuję.
Ja chciałem bardzo podziękować Pani za to, co Pani powiedziała, bo jakby sama idea tablic i tej akcji Kwiaty do Kościuszki właśnie była po to, żeby namówić polskich rodziców, żeby w niedzielę, w sobotę, kiedykolwiek przyszli tu na spacer, przyjechali rowerem, żeby zrobili sobie zdjęcie na Facebooka, Instagrama, żeby polskie nauczycielki przyprowadziły tutaj, żeby zrobić lekcję o Kościuszce, żywą lekcję o Kościuszce. Bo mamy most, mamy tablicę, powinniśmy być szczęśliwi, dumni i głośno o tym mówić, bo mamy czym się chwalić. Ja wiem, że Amerykanie mają problem z wymówieniem nazwiska Kościuszko, ale jak pamiętamy, Cuomo się nauczył.
Bardzo się cieszę, że tutaj dzisiaj jesteśmy, że są to uroczystości, że nasza biało-czerwona tożsamość jest ciągle żywa, chociaż już od wielu lat mieszkamy na amerykańskiej ziemi. Ale myślę, że o polskości pamiętajmy nie tylko o jej historii, ale także budujmy przyszłość. Budujmy silną Amerykę, bo to jest nasz dom, w którym teraz mieszkamy, ale kochajmy naszą ojczyznę, bo to jest nasza ojczyzna, Polska, i pamiętajmy o ich patriotach, o Tadeuszu Kościuszce, który jest bohaterem dwóch narodów. Bardzo dziękuję i mam nadzieję, że takich uroczystości będzie jeszcze więcej.
I'll say a few words in English, just so everybody understands. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. I didn't know you were such a big contribution to basically the memorial here. We're glad that you're here. Andrzej has a strong heart for the Polish community, and I, as vice president actually at Pulaski, try to teach our members about more than one general, because everybody knows Pulaski because it's easy to say, but we do have to remember that it's Kościuszko. Actually working in this precinct, listening to people say the name, nobody could ever say Kościuszko, and I would always have to correct them. Everybody always said Kosciuszko. I don't know what Kosciuszko is, but it's not this guy. So if you hear somebody say Kosciuszko, correct him. It's Kościuszko. Give him the proper respect that he deserves. I just want to say thank you for everybody for coming, and I hope Andrzej continues to make Polonia stronger. If anybody has any interest or knows anybody that wants to become a police officer or wants to join Pulaski and is a police officer, please let me know. You don't have to be a police officer. We also have associate members. So please, let's just make our community stronger and safer. Thank you.
And I think it's time for Kosciuszko, for the democracy, for Poland, for the America, for our new generation who will remember about him. Thank you. Thank you.
I love it. I feel like it's not just historic, but we're acknowledging currently, today, our past. And with such a historic legacy that this man has brought to us and lived his life every day, it's only more impressive that everyone keeps coming every year and our crowds keep growing broader, and you can see everybody who's driving past us honking their horn in support. So it's a truly amazing day today. Yeah, I think it's very important. The new generation, sometimes they're not taught. Sometimes we say, hey, you forgot who fought for you, you forgot who gave you your rights, you forgot who brought you here. But sometimes they were never given that opportunity to learn. And we have these opportunity right now on a day like this to remember one of our forefathers here, not just for our great state of New York, but for the United States. And we should have a plan together, or work with partnership with community organizations and other elected officials to kind of go further, a little beyond, and make sure that the history of this great man is also in our history books, and we can learn them every day, or at least every year at our schools here across New York State. For our Polish community, this is obviously such a great man, and we want to continue in his remembrance. But I'll also say that I'm not Polish. My family's from the Philippines, and you can still see the similarities of the people we worship, you know, the people we idolize, and our heroes, with the lasting legacy of this great man. So what's good for one community could also be good for another, because we have very similar values in someone who is fighting for our freedom, fight for our country, but also treats people with respect, with dignity, not just in the past, but it's something that we should also value today and moving forward as one community here in the United States.
Can you introduce yourself?
I'm Assembly Member Steven Raga. I represent District 30 in Western Queens. That's the communities of Jackson Heights, Woodside, Elmhurst, Maspeth, Middle Village, and Astoria.